There is a huge trust in the relationship between a client and an architect when it comes to important tasks like designing a factory for the future. That with the people we worked with in Polestar, they've had this vision. They've understood the real deep end content of what this factory might do to the quality of a long time production of these cars. We believe very strongly that they've seen clearly that there is a relationship between the people actually working at Polestar, the customers coming in, and the quality of the product. There are too many situations around the world where these things don't connect and where one does not understand that the architecture is part of the involvement of continuous quality production. So the design evolved over a period of time, trying to capture the spirit of this new production line, this new way of thinking about producing cars and the involvement of a larger group of people. It's under one big roof, in one rather simple big shape. But inside this shape, there are activities moving forward at the edge of what is possible in the production line for cars today. Very airy, very big spaces, a lot of daylight coming in to enhance the sort of working conditions and the meeting conditions in the building. Connection to the outside, nature actually almost coming into the factory. We spend almost 90% of our lives indoor, which means that the rest 10–15% need to be carefully thought about. The closeness between the landscape and the actual production line thus becomes one of the most important things. And that kind of experience which you then have as a customer into your first car, first test drive, out of the building, onto the test field, and all of a sudden you understand that the result of this car could only have happened in this factory.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you very much. What a pleasure it is to be here in Shanghai in front of these wonderful new Polestar 1s. One of the main reasons for having this event in China is that it's here in China we're establishing the manufacturing base for the Polestar 1. China, the largest car market in the world, where over 1 in 4 cars worldwide are built, and it is here that we will build the Polestar 1. Now, as you've just seen on the film, at Polestar we want to do things a little differently. We wanted to build a plant that is also a reflection of our brand. A plant that is modern, progressive, dynamic, technologically advanced, and environmentally responsible. A facility that is the natural home for these marvelous cars you see in front of me. So we're building a brand new state-of-the-art production center on a greenfield site in Chengdu. The Polestar 1 will be a high-tech car built in a high-tech plant. Due to be completed next year, our Chengdu facility has been carefully created together with internationally awarded architecture studio Snohetta from Norway. It's a factory that will be able to handle the lower volume production of the Polestar 1, but also the higher volumes of the future, and we'll tell you a little more about that later. The production center is also in the image of our brand, modern and environmental. It will be the first factory in China to meet gold LEED environmental standards, making it one of the most environmentally responsible plants on the planet. For example, this will mean that all the electricity at Chengdu will be renewable, coming from hydroelectric power. The Chengdu production center will also reflect the customer focus that is at the heart of the Polestar brand. We'll build a customer experience center here, as well as a test track where customers can put their car through their paces. So that in terms of design, technology, and customer focus, this is not just a car plant, but an embodiment of the Polestar brand. The Polestar 1 will be the most powerful production car ever built in China. And this factory could be described as a dawn of a new manufacturing age in China. And Polestar is proud to be part of this new dawn, with our cars being built here and exported around the world.